Alright. So, we are here to test out the rank 1 Kayn build from EU. Apparently it's from a player named Kusa Omiko. And they like to run Dark Harvest with Ingenious Hunter, and then Precision Triumph with Coup de Grace, Double Adaptive with Armor. And they like to do Blue Smite, of course, for Blue Kayn. Typically after that, they rush Iron Spike Whip into Tier, and then transform that into Gore Drinker. Gore Drinker into typically Yumu's, and then Manamune. So I guess because the Gore Drinker and the Yumu's, and also the Tier, because Tier also stacks faster with Ingenious Hunter, it all just benefits it so well. So that's what they do. Now, as for why they do Persistent Secondary, I haven't caught on to that one yet, but I'm going to test this out a lot and see how good it is exactly. Because I mean, this is a 1000 LP Challenger EU Jung, so obviously a lot of people have mentioned that EU is a better region than NA, of course. So I'm very interested to see how exactly he makes it work. Last time I was very interested in the build was from a 1000 LP Korean jungler named Jian100. So from 1000 to another 1000, let's figure out why exactly they do this build and what makes it so good. Alright, we're against Rek'Sai, Akali, Samira, Gragas. Oh, there might be invading. I don't know, are they? No, they're not. It's just Camille there. That's kind of weird. Unless Rek'Sai is here and gonna smite it. No, I don't think so. Alright, prefer to kill that with autos. Ideally, would rather kill that with autos instead of just like doing it over and over. Because then my Q won't be on CD when I'm at Krugs. I can actually do Krugs without having to use a pot, which I don't know if I will be. Let's see. I could survive here. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so yeah, I can actually get the full HP again off the Wolves. You're going to see me heal a bit off Raptors and then off Wolves. So right now is my first heal. Pretty badly, so we're down by 5 seconds. Just because Camille pressured. Rek'Sai starts down there. She's about to be done with 3 camps. She's starting her 3rd one right now, similar like how I am starting my 3rd one. So, but the thing is, after her 3rd camp, she's probably going to look to gank. But to me, I'm just going to look to keep farming. So I'm going to ping out there and there. Bot lane went to ward. Mid lane is a little bit back, so that's good. Always want to make sure that you're being open with your team, telling them what's going on and why. Okay, gonna farm this. Go do that. Okay, cool. Farm all 3 camps same time. See, so look, now I can start using pots. Well, if she hasn't ganked mid or bot, she's probably farming topside. Gotta do process of elimination all the time with junglers. Oh, there she is. She went mid. She was from the top side though, so I picked correctly. I can actually control which area the scuttle walks towards. Oh wait, I only queued it once. Oh, I thought he was about to blabber and flash for the scuttle. That would have been funny. But as I was gonna say, that I don't think if flashing for scuttle, I mean it could potentially win her the early game. I mean I typically wouldn't do it, but I can probably look behind mid right now. I want to make sure I reset that Iron Spike Whip. Usually when you go for Iron Spike Whip, because they go Gore Drinker, you don't want to wait on like, you know, get a pickaxe and then wait for the Iron Spike Whip. You kind of just want to go hit first item. I probably gank bot right now. We're in a pretty overextended position right now. Yeah. I just get her flash for free. Looks to dive if we want. Okay, so Rek'Sai is there. She used flash and heal, I believe, so it's pretty good. Just gotta ping out for Rek'Sai. I have a really strong start, and I can farm really fast, so that's good. That's the beautiful thing about getting Iron Spike Whip, is that you always have so much opportunity. Alright, so Rek'Sai is looking bot right now. Pathing down. You just have to be a little bit cautious. See, that's how Kayn typically wins a lot of these games, is by not having to deal with, you know, seeing if gank will work or not. You can just farm and then you'll be able to force a gank at the right time. Instead of just praying that a gank works, you gotta actually make sure that a gank will work because you'll be so ahead with your farm advantage. A lot of assassin junglers can full clear really easy now, so it's a little hard. Top's in a pretty gankable position, but at the same time, it's like has flash and she's really backed under tower, so we have to play really smart if we're gonna go for it. Need Kayn to hit just about anything and we're good. Okay, he did. Actually what we needed, so that's perfect. Oh wow, that was good by Kayn. Even though he do die. Ow. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I wouldn't die there, but I was in a bad position anyway. I just wanted to shove the wave and then I just run down and see if I could live. Arxao just had it there at a very fortunate time, to be honest. Okay. Still hasn't reset. Ooh. Got a 1-for-1, that's not bad. But bot lane dies. Not good. I'm level 6, we can actually look to force that, to be honest, if we wanted to. Ooh, yeah. That was really close to being really bad. But, I mean, main thing you always want to look for is just the CS advantage, to be honest with you. Because ideally, you can always come back if you like make a couple mistakes or you're a little bit over-aggressive. Because being over-aggressive typically leads to getting a lot of orbs. You just have to make sure when you're over-aggressive is the right timing, I suppose. Alright, so it looks like our lovely little Kayn friend likes to rush his tier 2 boots. Pretty much, I've done a similar type of build like this before, but not really with this exact setup. So this is why I couldn't say that like this is something I've done before, because I've never done this before with Ingenious, Precision, Man Immune, Gore Drinker, all that. So it is a bit of a mix of things that I have not tried out yet exactly, but okay. Make sure I get this Raptor, that's all I really cared about. It wasn't strong enough to kill me there, but still, I don't want to get like chunks super low because I just spawned. That would suck. Plus, I don't want to get too many red orbs either, so I'm glad I can get out of there. That's why I'm just trying to clear my top side camps real fast and then get to the bot side as fast as possible. I'd prefer if we just continued making plays bot till I got my blue form. There's only one range champ. A lot of people would think that Ross is the better form here, but actually blue does a lot more in this situation just because of how fast he is into their team. Rek'Sai will never be able to touch me. Samira will always be able to get one shot. Akali will always die. Bill could always die. I mean, you just have so much opportunity with this build with blue Kayn. High mobility really is very OP if you know what you're doing with it. As much as I do love Ross, I mean, team fighting's nice too, but team fighting's too team reliant in my opinion. It's the only reason why I don't like Ross. You can carry team fights, but let's say your team does absolutely nothing, then you're doomed. Alright. Are you kidding? I got my blue form though, wow. Getting your blue form first against 4 melee. I don't know how I did that, to be honest. I'm actually impressed with myself on that one. Okay, but that's not good. I get more ability haste just because it's faster to snowball. See, this is actually a very ideal game that I'd like to play out. Because these are those type of games from Blue Kayn that right now it looks really doomed. But if you're a good Blue Kayn, the only thing that makes the game really scary is looking at who has the gold. Like, Camille, if she was like 5-1, like 100 CS, I'd be terrified. I'd be like, oh, well, that's hard to deal with. But doesn't mean the game's over, it just makes it hard. 5-1 Rek'Sai isn't that scary, especially since she hasn't been taking objectives. And she hasn't been farming, nor invading enough, so. That's the thing, with carrying games out, you have to be really smart. Just because you get like lucky plays or fortunate ganks or being at the right place, right time, does not mean the game's over. A lot of people think games are over way before they actually are. Yeah. I'd probably kill top right now if I wanted to. She's probably gonna force a rift at some point. Oh wait, she just eat in. What? Oh, she's 100% dead. Let's see, is it before or after I get there? That's an Iron Spike whip. Might be able to make it mid here. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's really good actually. Right, this is game winning, watch. Okay, there's one. Now we just wait. Kali might be really greedy here. Or I might be really greedy, let's see.
By the way, if this was Karasmai, who would unironically win this game.
Oh, thanks so much for the sub. Alright. Not the worst. I'll go cover mid and I'll go farm my camps. I want to have Gore Drinker. Doesn't know that my E shows. We should help me get the camp. I don't know why Thresh didn't wait for his hook to be up. He could have just hooked her and then E'd. Oi. Oof. Got a shutdown. It's really huge to get a shutdown out of that, to be honest. Rek'Sai is very squishy, by the way. See, notice I'm slowly building that CS lead. And I'm picking up freebies, so eventually it'll be too late. As long as I don't int for free, which I might right now, because I'm going to go check on this. Nice. Okay. I greeted really hard going for that dragon and the kill on Gragas. I almost got both, but that's cool. Yeah, I knew Rek'Sai didn't have enough damage to kill me, so I was like, I'm not going to sweat this. As long as I don't eat the Gragas Q, or Gragas E, I was fine. I had to make sure to distance myself a little bit. Okay. Now when I reset, I'm going to be really strong. Especially since we have Infernal for scaling. I want to make sure that I'm looking for my last two Ingenious Hunter stacks, so Kali and Samira. It's funny, the two easiest people for me to kill are the ones that have my last two Ingenious Hunter stacks. Okay, so Gore Drinker. And then we get Yumu's and then Manamune. So we're just going to see how that build feels. I don't know why he goes coup de grace and Triumph though. Not sure what the reasoning is behind that. See, notice picking up all the extra CS I can just builds up to my advantage, because that's something that Rek'Sai wouldn't do. Like, a lot of junglers reset too much. If you don't need a reset, I don't think you should. As long as you're not falling behind on objectives and your team isn't fighting like maniacs 24/7, you should be cool. Like, farm an extra camp here or there. Look at this. Alright. So now we're going to work on that next item. Yep. So I have blue and tier, so I could probably poke a lot more. I'm just gonna poke with Q and then look to W. Now what I also noticed, what they do a lot, is they actually put 3 in Q and max W.
By the way, this was
Because a lot of their build
unironically
revolves around
win
like
this game.
poke damage and
New
stuff.
skin enhances my ability to FFO.
Yeah, I like this one a lot actually. She jumps back in. I'm just gonna look to ult here. Yeah. Got her. She went over that way. Nice. Yeah, being a lot more tankier because of the Gore Drinker is a really nice feeling as well. So this is where Kayn gets those easy dubs, just taking these fights, and then you look to take as much as you can. So I'm gonna get Rift. He's really good at farming camps and invading and punishing and getting objectives. Once you get form, you're kind of a do-it-all champ. It's because with your first form you're really weak, so as long as you know how to properly punish after you get your form, a lot of games get a lot easier, because typically the way Kayn goes, very simple champ. You play smart and safe during your first form, you get your form, this is where the FFO comes in, and then once you have, you know, you're stronger, you're more confident, you make plays, and then you punish, you invade, and you take objectives. So we got 2 towers, and a rift, almost 3 towers. For how behind we were early game, which wasn't really that behind, like what was it, 4 to 9? These are the plays you love to see, because you're just slowly building that advantage and just pushing on in. Alright. Probably get a kill on her. I'm not going to go for the solo though, because I don't have enough damage yet with this build, the solo. This is more of a back my team up build, like if I stand behind them. See, look how fast my tier got stacked because of Genius Hunter as well. Oh wait, no, I don't think a Genius does that. Wait, no, it does, it does. It's item haste, right? And then Ionian Boots as well. Actually, they both stack up for it, so it's pretty crazy. So my items are on a very low CD. Like, let's see, my Gore Drinker, 8 second. Few moves will be short. I think it's gonna be pretty short. Gives you a lot more time to look for a lot more plays. Mid lane was very extensive though, so gotta be smarter. Had to back off until Dragon was around spawn. Probably cover mid real fast. Oh, wait, whoops. Didn't make it in. Okay. Cool. Got my last Ingenious Hunter stack off that. Very ambitious to look for that play, but I mean it worked out, so why not? As you can see, I have a lot of sustain because I just keep using my E's. I can look for the dragon. Set up a control ward. Not a second rift doesn't usually do that much besides get you a second tier tower, which I probably will just send bot right now to do. Oh, what the hell? Alright, cool. I have ult up soon. I could probably just kill her if I want. Never mind, I can't. You know what? I was not expecting him to hit that hook. That was a good hook. How close I was to getting that tower. That's so much gold. Oh. Whoops. Missed my W. Okay, I got the tower. Now I just wait for my E here. I'm out. abusing my OP mobility to get out. 17 to 17, but look at the advantages we're building over objectives, over CS, over towers. You gotta win the macro games if you want to win the whole game. Micro gaming's more for Valorant players, in my opinion. Don't need any brains to play that game, just have good aim. Look at me, my mechanics suck and I can win in League. Okay, so I had 700 more gold, I'd have enough for Manamune and Yumu's. Getting close though. This is a really, I mean, it feels really nice just because you could farm so much, honestly. I like that about this build. You do get to farm a lot more. Let's see, what's my Yumu CD time? 34 seconds. Wow, that is huge. Maybe I should do this build more often. I do like it. As much as I love Prowlers, I feel like Prowlers 90-second CD is a little bit limited on your playmaking abilities. Hey, why do I just do this build with Prowlers? I mean, let me think. What is the reason for Gore Drinker? Well, I mean, the damage is obviously a lot more, I guess, what's the word? AoE. It's a lot more. Gore Drinker is just a much better item in general, but the thing is you actually get more burst out of Prowlers, but it's single target burst, so it just depends on what you're looking for, I suppose. Yeah, because I can go test out my damage, and you guys will see I do a lot less damage than I would with Prowlers, but it's not just about damage when you're playing these type of champs. Like, more about, like, look at how many plays I can just make gradually. Alright, let me ult her so she can't go invis. You guys can see my damage ain't what it used to be. Oh. Okay. Alright. What is his? I mean, he is full tank. Holy hell. Ew. Alright, so now I get Grudge, right? Oh. Let's wait for the dragon.
That was not.
I think as long as I can get on top of the Samira, we're fine. I mean, the thing is you just add so much utility to the fight. Watch, look how much I'm going to be poking. See, what I don't get about 3 in Q max W that they do in EU is that your Q does more damage for like everything. Yeah, just making sure they're not doing a panic Baron. When you don't really have any shot of winning, you kind of just force the Baron and hope it works. 50 the game. Alright. Okay, so you still do really good damage. I mean, you snowball pretty nice. Whatever I do not let me hard chase that guy. Nice. One shot the Rek'Sai. I was ulting Gragas to dodge the Rek'Sai ult, and then they killed Rek'Sai, and I was like, oh, well now I gotta do this. Dude, what's your ability ace? Oh, 44 ability ace is really good too. Wow, that's just off... Wait, that's just off Gore Drinker Yumu's Manamune. But when you're 3 items, I mean obviously not counting boots, but when you're 3 items, you actually have a lot of ability ace. Okay, so I get it now. You're kind of like a 3-item machine. What the hell? And it's really easy to farm too. Like, I didn't even get that many kills this game, and I'm really ahead of the game. Huh. Okay, I'll try this build out some more. I like it so far. It doesn't feel... It's obviously different from my typical build, which is just straight damage, but this one's good too. I like it. A little bit of a different playstyle, but it works out. Alright, let's go team fight. Yumu's mobility. Nice. I thought Akali was gonna not go in, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Akali was not gonna go in there. Ow. Almost. You think she greets? I think I can outplay her, even though I know she has ult. Or Zanya, sorry. See. I ulted! What? My ult's literally on CD time. What? She can auto me? Wait, her shuriken flip did 765 damage. And then she hit me with Assassin's Mark. She hit me with her auto even though I was inside my ult. I literally gore drinkered and ulted, so I'd be faster than if I Q ulted. League of Bugs. Yeah, the untargetable ult that goes quite literally inside of them. Akali can still auto me. Maybe she just stabbed herself, and because I was inside of her, it killed me. I'm sure a lot of EU players probably have to deal with that as well. Just really bad mid laners taking your blue buffs. Probably why they do this build so much in EU. Just have some ego guy being like, I'm inting all game, but you know what? I need blue. Oh wait, we're throwing. You really think she'd win that? That'd be absurd. Whew, nice. Ow. Wait, my E ran out there? An extra 1,000 damage. I guess that's not too bad. But I have been fighting a lot, so eh. You just not eat her empowered Q that does 1,000,000 damage. I'm gonna go Ravenous Hydra. I feel like Ravenous Hydra is a really underrated item on Blue Kayn. Don't think most games you need more lethality or armor pen once you reach this point, because let's see, how much do I have? I have 18 lethality, 30% armor pen. I guess I can go for another lethality item if I really want to, like Edge of Night for defensive, but I think Ravenous Hydra just gives me way more damage. Wait, let me see. Let me test out my damage. Damage check. I should be able to one-shot her. Or not one-shot her, but 1v1 her easy. Oh, she's just empowered. Okay, that's kind of grief. If you waste her empowered Q there on the minion. I see now. That's not why Kayn's broken. Kayn's broken because I can go all the way from top to bot lane. 10 seconds. See if I can make it there in time. Oh no, never mind. Make sure Akali's not trying to kill me. We do lose the dragon, but we'd probably win the game now. Okay, cool. We almost have Ravenous. You know what I saw the rank 1 Kayn to EU goes? He goes Sterix Gauge sometimes. See, I can understand everything else, but why would you go Sterix Gauge on Blue Kayn? I mean, shoot, should I try it? I'm kind of tempted, I'm not gonna lie to you. It just doesn't seem very, like, I mean, I get you have Gore Drinker, which gives you HP, but if you're not going Cleaver, why would you go Stairs? No, you're not going any other defensive item. Like Ravenous is just way more damage and sustain. But I guess in some situations, like in this new meta against Assassin junglers, it's probably just a good counter. It's better than going like, oh, he scared me, like tier 2 boots and stuff. Alright, see with this build, you have 58% ability haste. 8% CDR and 140 ability haste. I think that's why every champ seems so broken this season, is because they added ability haste. A lot of people don't realize ability haste stacks up above 40. What was the highest CDR before this? 45? Yeah, now I could just go like, common abilities are everywhere. Yeah, I don't have Serpents. She almost actually killed me. It's also because I didn't use my ult. Thank God. If I didn't get that auto off, I would have to do a funky play. Oh, I didn't even need to use flash. I was like, okay, now what? And then I was like, okay, now she's gonna try and ult me, right? And I just, wow, holy hell. I do like this build. Maybe I'll be doing it more. Hey, let's see. It's the only issue is that, like, okay, look at this. Don't even one-shot her. But I mean, you do a lot in team fights, a lot more. I don't know, I need to watch more EU Challenger gameplay to figure out why exactly they do this type of stuff. Okay, cool. The CDR is really insane. I can see why they don't need Transcendence, to be honest. Then I guess I do Elixir of Wrath. So, 505 AD, 140 ability haste. Let's see. 5,400 damage from this. 3,900 from Mannequin. I mean, they're really getting the most bang out of their buck there. I think they're just utilizing every OP item and putting it together. Like, Gore Drinker's broken, Yumu's is broken, Mannequin's broken. I wouldn't call Grudge broken, but I mean, they don't go Grudge every game. See, that's the thing. They go Sterix. They go Sterix. I'm only doing Grudge because, I mean, I understand this game we need more damage. Obviously, it's situational, but, like, you know, you don't need to go Sterix if you don't need to be a tank, you know. But, yeah, it feels like they just build every OP meta item right now and put it on Blue Kayn, and they're like, voila. And, you know, it actually does work. Let's see, how much my coup de grace done? 1,800? Coup de grace. I feel like coup de grace, it's not a bad option. I was thinking maybe, because sometimes they don't upgrade Iron Spike Whip into Gore Drinker. Some players don't do that. Like, I know another high challenger EU player, Fragola, doesn't do that. But, if you don't get Gore Drinker, you could always go Cut Down. It's probably the best rune out of those three. Oh, what's this? If you went on me, I would have one-shot her. God, it's funny because this build is so insane that even with Mana Moon, I'm running out of mana. Alright, now I wait for her to go W. See, she can't go invis. GG. Okay, well I must say, it's a good build. I'm gonna try that again. Holy moly. Wow.